Hey everyone, it's Lori from Scraps by Sissy. Happy Tuesday! Nope, I didn't have jury duty today, but I have to call tonight. Hopefully my number gets passed by again, but we'll see. Anyway, I hope your week is going well. It's very warm here. I think it's supposed to be like 108. Ugh, is it fall yet? I'm so ready for fall. I know, it's not even officially summer yet, and I'm already looking for fall. Sad. Anyway, let's see. I'm trying to find me on my laptop. We're going to try something a little different today, primarily because I didn't have, I wasn't sure what was going to happen, whether or not I was going to be not here. So I thought, you know, we're getting ready to get into scrapbooking, and that's always been my first love. I've never kept that as a secret. So I want to try a process video. I know. You'll be able to kind of see how my crazy brain works when it comes to this stuff. If this is your first time visiting and you're catching me on the replay on my YouTube, be sure to give my video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet. If you're watching me live on my Facebook today, be sure to say hello. If I don't say anything, please don't take it personally, because, you know, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. So, okay, so today we're going to play with the Frames and Flowers Specialty Designer Series paper. And, you know, I'm not sure if Stampin' Up! Already had it in their plans to go back to scrapbooking prior to Close to My Heart closing and them joining us here at Stampin' Up! I don't know what the thought process was, but when I saw this in the new catalog, I immediately thought scrapbooking. It only comes, I think there's 3 solid sheets of designer series paper. There's this one, this one. This was part of my Casing Tuesday project this morning. Here's that card right here. And there's the inside, using some of the die cuts. And then I think there's one in the back here. Oh, nope, it's right here. Okay, and this one. We're going to be using this layer on my scrapbook layout. And then you have 2 sheets of die cut frames and flowers. Oh, this is a whole strip. Oh, that's good to know. Then I won't have to cut my other one up. See, I didn't even know that was in there. And then all of these frames and die cut pieces. Aren't those pretty? I love the color combination. There is, I believe it's Granny Apple Green. Where's the paper? And let's see. There's Early Espresso, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock, Pumpkin Pie, Shaded Spruce, and Soft Seafoam. That's quite the variety. So let me set this aside. I wanted you to be able to see all of it. I've already, like I said, I've been using mine, and I've pretty much cut everything up. I'll set this aside. And I'll show you kind of what my thought process is. So it's no secret I love to case. I'm an admin on Casing Tuesday, and today I'm going to use, let's take this out of here so that you don't have any glare. I'm going to use a sketch from pagemaps.com. Now, I've been using pagemaps.com for sketches for my scrapbook layout since like 2006, and I have them all printed and they're in a binder. So this is the one I'm going to base my sketch on today. Let's see if we can see that right here, because it's only one photo, and I figured it was pretty simple for my first go round at a process video. So I brought out a couple of different pieces of 12 by 12 and some 8.5 by 11 because I wasn't sure which way I was going to go. This is the photo I'm going to Scrap, my sweet little Chloe. I know I scrap a lot with her because she's so photogenic, I think. I don't know. I'm pretty prejudiced with that one. So my base is going to be 12 by 12 in smoky slate. I also brought over some basic white, basic white, started to say whisper white, pretty peacock. I do have some basic gray and some petal pink because I wasn't sure how I was going to put those in there. And I'm going to use, like I said, this sheet right here. Okay, and it looks like there is a layer on here. And see, I've already cut out a bunch of the die cuts. They just pop out. There's no cutting there. And I wanted to make sure I save them because they do kind of fall apart once you start pulling them out. I did forget my trimmer. Let me grab my trimmer. Fortunately, it's just across the studio. And I figured with the frames and everything, I didn't really need any die cuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down to 10 by 10. And this is where that swing arm in our trimmer comes in handy. Save that. And then we're going to put this in at 10. And then I'm going to trim that piece of pretty peacock to 10 1/4 by 10 1/4 because I want to bring in that color. So then my quarter is right there. Again, save those pieces as I'm sure we'll use them for something else. Okay, there's your 10 1/4. Okay, I'll set this aside for the moment. And then, see how that makes the pretty peacock in the paper pop? Okay, so we're going to set that right there. So next I am going to matte this with the basic gray. And it's a 4 by 6 photo. So I can just cut this right at 4 1/4. Right in half. And then 6 1/4. We have a friend here. Probably can't see him. I don't need any help here today. And then right there, 6 1/4. So she's going to get loaded here like that. And that brings out the grays in the paper and in the floor. She's in my studio. And then I need a strip. What's on the back side of this? Oh, perfect. We'll just use the back side of this strip. Now it looks like we can use the short one. Nope, it's too short. We're going to layer that right about there. And I'm going to cut off, let's see, a 1/2 inch on both sides. So this makes it 11 inches. Because it needs to be longer than the strip. Okay. That's going to go here. I'm not going to glue anything down just yet. I want to put all my pieces out. Normally when I'm scrapbooking by myself, I have a tendency to get anxious and start gluing things down, and then I change my mind. Okay, so she's going to lay right about there. Now, it looks like we have a title that goes down here. So I thought, let's see how this looks. Oh, that's too big. Let's look at the other frames they've got in here. In fact, I think the one Let's see. Oh, let's do this one right here. Oh, but it's not big enough for the stamp I wanted to use. It's okay. That's why I opened up the other one. So when you get this home, because you know you're going to want this, I would suggest taking these apart, only because you can see how when you start moving it around, I'm going to use that, they start to fall out and they get caught on the other pieces. So it just made it easier. I'm going to use that too, I think, to have them in. I'm just using one of our retired 6x8 cello bags, and it just makes it easier to store. They're not snagging on anything. Oh, that's pretty too. I may have to use that. Maybe. We'll see how that all plays out. Well, I'll take these apart later. I'll just set this aside. Grab that other frame. Where is that one? This one right here is the same frame that I used this morning on my Casing Tuesday. This one right here. I'm going to set that right about there. Sounds like something dropped. There we go. Okay. So we'll use that for our title. And it'll sit right. Now we're going to pull this over here. Oh no, you know what? We're going to move the title over. We're going to set our title there. That way it doesn't get lost in that background paper. Okay, and then let's see, where are the embellishments? Okay, so it's showing you can see right here, it shows some journaling, and I thought that's why I would bring in this piece of basic white. Obviously I don't need a lot of it, so I'll just cut a little piece there. I'll just do a 2-inch strip. Set that in here like so. And then it's showing some flowers. We can bring that in here. This one I thought earlier that I would like that across. Let's see, because it will take away from the picture, and I don't want to do that. So I'll just bring this in here like so, and then I like the way that looks. This, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use that, so we'll just save it. And then I brought over some twine. That's in Calypso Coral. I also have some yellow, but I'm not sure I really like that. What do you think? No, it doesn't go with the pumpkin pie that well. Okay. So now you can see where my brain starts heading in all these different directions. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Are you watching me kind of walk my way through this somewhat? Okay. So I like the way this looks at this point. I don't want to overthink it because we want this to be sweet and simple. So I think we'll go with that. Now I did bring over the Love This Moment stamp set, but I don't know that that is going to fit in there. Oh, sure it will. Oh, perfect. Okay. Because you can tell it looks like she's getting ready to smile. So we'll stamp that on that label for our title. Do that in a minute. And let's just start putting this together. I'm not going to do any journaling on air. I'll do that afterwards. And then we'll go from there. Okay, first I want to put mat her down on that piece of basic gray. There will not be a blog post for this. Charlie's here, He's going to summer school. Summer school only goes till noon. And guess who's going to be coming here 5 days a week? It's going to be Camp Nana and Papa. So he'll be back. He's out running a couple of errands with his Papa at the moment. And then we're going to go do something. Not sure what we're going to do yet. Okay. And this is our stamp and seal. There we go. And this is one of those you don't want to manhandle, because it will pick up the paper. There we go. There we go. So again, this layer is 10 by 10. The Pretty Peacock is 10 1/4 by 10 1/4. And I'm going to layer it on the Smoky Slate. That is 12 by 12. Okay. Make sure he is somewhat centered. Looks good to me. All right. Now, we'll lay this guy. I think this is only like 2 inches wide. I'm sure. Well, yeah, it is, because I cut it off of that layer. Oh, bless your heart, Lori. And then I cut a 1/2 inch off each side, so it's 11 inches long. And we're going to put that over here, like so. Make sure that's straight. There we go. And then we'll layer. That is not straight. I did bring over my spatula. The spatula on our Take Your Pick tool works pretty good, but this is a wider one. This is from my Cricut from eons ago, when I first started scrapbooking back in 2004. I guess it would help if I had my mat. Okay, so we're going to lay her right here. We're going to lay her a little off to the side. And right there. Okay. We'll stamp this. I'm going to stamp it in Pretty Peacock. I'll move her over so she doesn't get any ink on her. And then we'll stamp this. I should have added more ink, but that's okay. It's handmade. We'll lay her down, or lay the title down with some dimensionals. I'm not sure when this photo was taken. I don't think, it was probably last year or the year before. She doesn't have as much white in her face, so it wasn't recent. And with the orange in her little bow, it was probably around fall. Let's put this down here like this. Okay, and then this guy will lay that in here like so. And I'm going to add this little layer down here with one of those little flowers. Okay. Add another flower. Bring in some of that tape. It kind of got all over. I'm going to pop that up a little bit. I'm going to put that up there. And then I brought over some, I wasn't sure which embellishments I wanted to use, so I brought over different kinds, but I think I'm going to go with, these are the Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock foiled gems. Both of those are in here. I'm going to just bring these guys over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that one right here. And then I'm going to add these to the middle of those flowers, like that. And then of course we got to have some on the title. put them in here like this. And I think that'll do it for right now. So there you go. That was pretty quick and easy. It's barely 20 minutes. How's that for an easy layout? And again, that's exactly why I like using sketches to get started with. You know, you don't always follow them exactly, as you can tell on a lot of my Casing Tuesday projects. I'm cleaning this up so you can see my layout a little better. So there you go. What do you think? Pretty cute, huh? Well, I thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me and enjoying my first scrapbooking process video. I hope you enjoyed it and it inspired you. I will try and create a layout. I will try and create a blog post before the boys get back. Not going to make any promises, but I will upload this to my YouTube channel so that people can re-watch it to get the measurements. I hope you have a fantastic day and keep cool out there. Bye.